Previous videos reminder. If you are interested in learning about gender stereotypes in workplaces, education, and media, please check the links in the description. These videos are already available on our channel, Voice of Gender Studies. Welcome to Voice of Gender Studies. In today's lecture, we will explore an important topic: gender stereotypes in family and culture. Family and culture are the first institutions where individuals learn about gender roles. From birth, children are introduced to ideas of what men and women are expected to do. As Parsons highlighted in 1955, the family plays a crucial role in the process of socialization. Definition: gender stereotypes in family and culture are socially constructed beliefs about what is considered appropriate behavior for men and women. Sandra Bem's gender schema theory of 1981 explained how these stereotypes are internalized and shape our understanding of gender. Traditional roles. Traditionally, men are seen as breadwinners and women as homemakers. Anne Oakley, in her 1974 study, The Sociology of Housework, emphasized how these roles are deeply rooted in patriarchal family structures. Division of labor. In most households, domestic labor is unequally divided. Women often perform unpaid work at home, while men's work is recognized in the economic market. Arlie Hochschild, in her book The Second Shift, published in 1989, described how women experience a double burden of paid and unpaid work. Parenting styles. Parenting also reinforces gender stereotypes. Boys are encouraged to be strong and independent, while girls are taught to be caring and obedient. Nancy Chodorow, in 1978, explained in The Reproduction of Mothering how mothering practices reproduce gendered expectations. Inheritance and property rights. In many cultures, women face restrictions in inheritance and property rights. Beena Agrawal, in her 1994 work, A Field of One's Own, highlighted how women's lack of access to property perpetuates their economic dependency. Marriage norms also reflect gender stereotypes. Women are often expected to marry early, while men are expected to become financially stable first. William Good's 1970 book, World Revolution and Family Patterns, discussed how cultural norms regulate marriage roles across societies. Family honor and control. In patriarchal societies, women's behavior is directly linked with family honor. This often results in restrictions on women's freedom and mobility. Denise Candioti, in her 1988 concept of bargaining with patriarchy, explained how women negotiate within oppressive structures. Cultural practices such as dowry, son preference, and gender-specific rituals also reinforce stereotypes. Amartya Sen, in his 1990 article, More Than 100 Million Women Are Missing, exposed how cultural discrimination can even lead to demographic imbalances. Case study: Pakistan. In Pakistan, family and cultural systems strongly emphasize male authority and female obedience. Farida Shahid, in her 2010 work, Contested Identities, analyzed how gender roles in Pakistan are defined by cultural and religious norms. Globally, women often face limited decision-making power in families. However, in Nordic countries, household roles are more equally shared. According to the World Economic Forum's Global Gender Gap Report of 2021, these countries rank highest in gender equality. Impact on children. Children absorb gender stereotypes from parents and cultural surroundings, which later influence their behavior and career choices. Albert Bandura, in his 1977 Social Learning Theory, showed how observation and imitation play a vital role in learning gender roles. Media and cultural narratives. Media, films, and cultural stories often normalize stereotypical roles in families. Advertisements that show women only in kitchens or men only as decision makers reinforce existing inequities. Intersectionality. Gender stereotypes in family and culture are not the same for everyone. They intersect with class, caste, ethnicity, and religion. Kimberly Crenshaw's concept of intersectionality, introduced in 1989, helps us understand how different social identities create unique experiences of inequality. Breaking stereotypes. To break these stereotypes, families must share household labor equally, protect women's inheritance rights, and promote gender-sensitive parenting. Education and awareness can bring real change. Key takeaways. Family and culture play a foundational role in shaping gender stereotypes. By challenging these roles, we move towards a society that is more equal, just, and inclusive. What do you think about gender stereotypes in family and culture? Have you observed such stereotypes in your own community? Share your thoughts in the comments and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Voice of Gender Studies.